there's somebody for everybody. And the way I run my business might not be the way you run yours.
Okay.
So if you're, I'm more relational. So when I get a client, they become part of my little family of clients.
Right.
And we do client parties, and
nice.
they hear from me regularly, and I'll pop by your house with a little present every now and then, just if I'm in
great.
the neighborhood, just to say hi. And I know when your kids' birthdays are.
Yeah.
We're Facebook friends.
Right.
And so that's how I run my business, and I've been able to grow it that way. But there are people who are doing really well buying internet leads, whereas that is like not something that appeals to me at all. So the great thing is you can be yourself, and people might prefer to work with you and your style over me, or vice versa, depending on who they are. So
but I think at the end of the day, though, there's got to be some commonality, right? Behind, like, they have different personality types, but I mean, I would assume first and foremost you'd have to really care about people to be in this.
You would
business,
hope.
right? You would hope.
If money is the priority, you are in the wrong business.
Okay.
But work ethic is really important, because
that's a good one.
You wake up every morning unemployed.
Right.
So if you are not willing to go to the office, make some calls, connect with people, network for sure, even with other businesses, then it's probably not for you. The phone doesn't ring. Yeah. So you kind of get into it. You take your classes, and you're told how to fill out a form really well. Sort of. But that doesn't tell you how to run a business. Right. So nobody told me how to run a business. It was never part of the training. Okay. And so if you don't have a mentor, get one. The people who are successful in your industry, in any industry, probably are more than happy to share how they got there and the mistakes they made, so you don't make them yourself. Okay. So for me, having systems in place, I didn't have that at the beginning. So I didn't have a plan for the day. I woke up and I wasn't really sure what I was going to do that day. How do you get business? I don't know. I have no idea. So it's a growth thing that you kind of have to figure it out on your own. But I have a business coach I have for a few years now, and that's tremendously helpful. That's changed my business. Don't be afraid to pick up the phone to your sphere. Okay. Even if you don't have any clients, if you're brand new, write down, get a quiet space in a quiet room with a pen and a paper, and write down everybody you know. Not just your family, not just your close friends, but even your social media contacts. People that you know, obviously not just people that are acquaintances. Right. People from your sports teams, or your kids' school, or your church, or whatever. You know more people than you think you do. And don't be afraid to connect with them. And it's not, I kind of approach it that I'm not asking for business, I'm offering to help. So if you need help with something real estate related, I'm your girl. Right. Even if it's not about the house or real estate at all, I've built that connection of network with other businesses that if you need a roofer, you call me. I had someone call me because they needed a private investigator. And I thought it was a joke at first, but it goes to show that they trust you, right? To call me because I've got a guy for everything. Right. So now I have 3 private investigators if you ever need one. So yeah, don't be afraid to pick up the phone and talk to people and offer to help them. For any women out there, the confidence code was a game changer for me. Really just about how women are wired differently than men, and how we approach, everything, but business primarily. How we're more cautious to start something than men are sometimes, because if we don't fulfill all the qualifications on the job application, we won't apply. 7 habits of highly effective people.
When you said the big rocks, I assume that's where you got that from.
The power of habit is another really good one. You brush your teeth every morning. You don't think about it, but you do. So if you can put those things in your day that are the important things, the lead generation and the other stuff, then you don't have to think about it all the time.